Hello Scratchers! Today we will make a shoot the zombie game in Scratch. So let's begin. This is part 1 of the shoot the zombie game. So this project is my shoot the zombie game asset. Here there are all the sprites which we will use. So you can just add them to the backpack. So first create a new project and I will quickly add the backdrop of the shoot the zombie. This will be our main menu screen. You will find them in the backdrops. So quickly take this. Do not take the start button. We will create our own. But if you want, you can take this start button. Guys, I have created here a new project and I will name this as Shoot the Zombie. I will delete this sprite one. We will first create that main menu sprite, then we will in the further part we will add it to the backdrops. So add here. If you have taken the costume, you will not take it will not choose and buy. If you go in the backdrop and directly you can't keep like this and the sprite will be created. So first create a new sprite and then you can add this backdrop to here. Then it will be added. And delete the costume one. And I will name this as main menu. Now name the sprite also as main menu. Go in the events, when flag is click, looks, show. Now first we will create a start button. Zoom in, a square tool, outline to 0 and color to grayish, dark gray. I will tell you a secret. If you want to change the side from the both of the side, using Alt key, you can just change the width or the height from the both side. Like here I am changing the width of my rectangle. Type here start. Outline to that color only. Yeah. Now it is okay. Now let's code this start button. Here it is looking very small, so I will change its width and height both. I have done here a little bit change to my start button. It looks now like this. So now let's code. When flag is click, looks, show, and when this sprite is click, broadcast, start game. Give it in the new message. Type it. Start game. I've just added the scratch add-on so it looks something different. And hide. So now let's check. Let's give an effect to the start button. So set ghost effect to 100. It will be disappear but it will be shown. not forever, repeat 10 times. Change ghost effect by -5. Not 10, 20. Yeah, 20 is right. First we will here wait for 1 second. Set ghost effect, wait for 1 second, show and change, repeat 20 times, change ghost effect by -5. Yeah, now it looks nice. In the main menu screen, just add here when I receive, start game, looks, hide. From looks, hide. Now it hides. Yeah, let's code the player now. But we need to create a player like this. Instead of creating new player, just duplicate the main menu costume, delete all the things, but do not delete the enemies and the player. I will make it group and I will copy. I will paint a new sprite and name it player. Player, and just paste it here. Make it sleeping way, the horizontal way. Yeah, and do not center it. Just that accuracy, gray accuracy, just mention, correct that the white circle comes in the between of that accuracy. So here, as you can see, the accuracy comes the between of that white circle of the player, which is the head. Now first we will hide. When flag is clicked, hide. When I receive, start game, show, go to y0 and x to -190. Yeah, go to x -190 and y to 0. Now let's check. First change the costume of main menu to main menu. Start, and here is the player. Now let's check the movement of the player. Forever under the go to x -90 and y to 0. If in the forever, if key left arrow press, turn left 3 degrees. Duplicate that. If key right arrow press, turn right by 3 degrees. Now let's check. Is left right key is working? Yeah, it is changing its direction. If the whole player is moving, check, is that gray accuracy is coming between in the white circle. If it is coming, it will move only his hand. So, and point in direction to 90 also at the starting. Before the go to or under the go to, but do not add it in the forever loop. Now we will add 2 more conditions. Move forward and move backward. Duplicate the first if, so it will duplicate the down if also, the right arrow if key up arrow pressed, move 3 pixel, and if key down arrow press, move -3 steps. Now let's check. So this is the code for the player. Just check is it right or not. We can move the player also. Some players need WASD to move the player. So let's make for WASD also. Go in the operators or and take the up arrow pressed on the left hand side of OR, and on the right hand side key W pressed. Duplicate that OR block, and instead of down arrow pressed, remove it and keep it in the left hand side OR. Down arrow pressed or key S pressed. So we have done for the A and W and S key only. It will not work for A and D key. It is different for A and D key. We will create a new block here, the custom block. Go in the My Blocks, make a new block, Move, and a numerical input steps. Run without screen refresh. Take that define move steps at the right hand side and take the one block of move 3 steps and attach it in the define move steps block. Instead of 3, take there the steps input and add the move 3 in the if key, up arrow or W pressed. Same for the down key, down arrow pressed or S. Just remove and delete that block, move -3 steps, and instead of it add the move -3. Check still it works or not. Our movement is still working. Now go in the controls. Take if key A pressed. Go in the motion. Turn left 90 degrees. Move 3 steps and turn right 90 degrees. Duplicate that if key A pressed, and instead of A now do D. Move right 90 degrees, move 3 steps and turn left 90 degrees. Save now. Yeah, now it works. Now let's create another sprite and paint a new sprite and name it Bullet. BULLET, Bullet. Zoom in, take the rectangle tool, outline to 0, fill color to yellow. Yeah, I have added a bullet, but as you can see it do not seem. So we will add here the background, the color of here. The color of this dark grey. So click on fill, the fill color here, and take this dropper tool to take the color. Go in the stage, convert to bitmap, click, so the color will be pasted here, and again to convert to vector, or you can keep it in bitmap only. Now we can see our player clearly and the bullet of our player also. Now go in the bullet. When space pressed, go to player, and then create clone of myself, which will be in the controls. Take when I receive, start as a clone, repeat until touching edge, move 10 steps and then delete this clone, and do not forget to show it before the repeat loop and hide it in the keys when space pressed. So now as you can see, the bullet is coming, but here is the problem. If I move upward side, still the bullet goes on the right hand side. To solve this problem, but we will delete the space code. So delete when space key press. Delete all the 4 blocks. Just keep when I start as a clone. That is only the correct here. So when I receive start game, forever if key space pressed, you can do space or you can use another key also, like B, Q, M, anything you can use. If key space pressed, create clone of myself and wait for 0.3 seconds. Give a go to block under the show. Go to player. Just rename the start button as start button. Oh. Because first it was not named. Yeah. Now give a hide under the when I receive start game. And under the go to, point in direction, go in the sensing, backdrop hash of stage instead of stage player and instead of X position direction. So now it will work. As you can see, it works. But the bullet comes from the head of the player. First we will go back layer. So the bullet will come from the back side of the player. Now click on the costume of the bullet and run the project and continuously click on space. Take it forward and just see that it comes from the pistol also, the gun. Through arrow keys also you can move the bullet. Now let's check. Yeah. Now the bullet comes from the gun. You can change the size of the bullet also. You can change the color also if you want. You can do like this also. Change color effect by 25. Create clone of myself and wait for 0.3 seconds. Now the colorful bullets will come. As you can see here, there are colorful bullets. If you want, you can give a colorful bullets. You can change the wait seconds also. If you remove, it comes like this. So it looks like a design. So our game is here. The part is over here today. You can give your game the project of part 1 in my studio of Shoot the Zombie game. In that studio you can give your creative project. So for today part 1, bye bye. Let's meet in the part 2 of our Shoot the Zombie game.